All right, everybody. So we built this model of the General Lee about 2.5 years ago. You can see the build on our channel. This was the General Lee model. Then it was the MPC City Slickers model, which was the General Lee without the General Lee decals, without the roof decal, without the name decal, and without the number decal, because the world went crazy and God forbid you had a picture of a car from a funny TV show that was one of the most popular shows ever, because it would make people cry and sit in the fetal position for some reason. Anyway, so they changed the name to City Slickers, and basically they just sold you a Charger that had no decals. So what we did was we started looking for decals, and I will tell you, we finally found, 3 years later, the best decals for this car. They didn't see through, you didn't see through the white to the orange, because that's a big thing. You need to have white, you need to have solid white behind the orange color for it not to bleed through. So we went through a couple different ones, and I'm going to show you who we found was the best decals to order. They were only $7, and I ordered them, and they were here within 5 days. All right, everybody, let me show you what we're doing today. So you guys have seen I've put up the post of building the General Lee, but it wasn't the General Lee, but it was the General Lee. MPC's City Slicker model, which we built. We built this about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when the world was going crazy and they were canceling everybody and everything was going haywire, and God forbid you put the General Lee's number and flag on the top, because if somebody saw a rebel flag, they would burst into flames and it would destroy their whole life and everything, and you know, dogs and cats would be living together and all kinds of stuff. So anywho, I built this because honestly I did order. When I built this, I ordered a set of decals online. They sucked. I tried to put them on. They had no white backings on them. They sucked. They looked like crap. So I just left them off. And because the MPC City Slicker model kit, which had been prior to that the General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard, I just left it, figuring at some point I'll find somebody that makes really good decals. So I went on to Facebook, and everybody on Facebook told me to go to STS Water Slide. So here's STS Water Slide decals, and I ordered the General Lee decal set for this car right here, $7, which is good, and it has white. I don't know if you could see these. If I get real close, you might. So these decals have all the flags, but the thing that this one has that the other ones didn't was it has the white backing on here. So for all the words, which is what we really need. We need a white backing on this for the General Lee and for the flag, so it's not transparent. So we're going to go ahead and do this, and I'm going to see, and I really do hope that these are better than other decals we got from somebody else. So they were $7. It's STS scale model decals. They are, I don't know where they're out of, but we're going to go ahead and you'll watch me put them on these cars, and well, hopefully it will be awesome. That's the hope. All right, let's do this. Alright guys, so following the instructions, the first thing we did was put down the white or backing decal on this. We're letting that dry. I think it's just going to be easier if we let it dry. So we have the 01, the 01, the flags on the back window, the generally, and the flag. We'll wait for this to dry, and then we will put those decals, the full color ones, on top of, right up on top of the ones that should be on there. And I think this might work. And then we'll have to contact STS and let them know that this is a good deal, that it worked out. All right, guys, so I don't know if you can see this with the lighting I have here, but the reason you have to put that white backing in, all the other decal sets I had did not come with that white backing, is even if you look through the stars here, you're going to see that light blue backing there. So the light blue is behind the stars. So if you put this on here, all you would see, and all I saw with the other ones, was the orange of the car that would come right through. So here's the moment of truth. We're going to put this in the water here, over here, just regular water, for about 20 seconds. We're going to take some of our Mark Fit Strong Solve Set, whatever you want, whatever stuff you use for your decal set, Solve set, whatever. There's 1,000 different brands, I'm guessing. But we're going to put that on there. And I'll be honest with you, if this flag works, then I'm going to be pretty happy, because that means the rest of these decals are going to work. And I think that that is the magic, the key to the magic here. So, and I'll be so happy because now the car is done. Let's see. Okay, so let's make sure we are loose everywhere so we don't tear. And let's leave it in there just a little longer. Why are we stuck? Do not be stuck. There we go. Okay. It's all right. It was stuck a little bit. There's a little eye hole I can dab on. There we go. All right. Now, the real General Lee, I've seen a couple of them. They have a white border, which, by the way, on the real car is actually, according to John Schneider, on some of the cars, it wasn't even paint. It was just tape that they got from the first aid department. All right. So that's what it's supposed to look like. Let me put a little bit of this on top. I'll be honest with you, I'm not worried about the white border being perfect. Like I said, on the real cars, the white border was actually, wasn't even paint. It was tape that you would, medical tape, white medical gauze tape. Okay. I don't care about that little mistake, the little dab there. I've got a red pen. I got a red Sharpie. I can get rid of that. Even if I couldn't, that's 1,000 times better than what it was. Okay, I'm going to put the other numbers and stuff on, and we'll be back when it's complete. Very happy. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yep, there we go. All right. Very cool. Put some solid set on that. Okay. And let's do generally. Like I'm saying generally, not General Lee, but just generally. Generally, the General Lee doesn't come with these. All right, well, thanks to, let's see, meet the team. Terry started building models in the 1980s, got into public design in 2005, developed water slide decal pre-coats in 2020. As a builder, he worked to make the product that he would use on his own builds. And then Patrice has been doing public graphics since 1996, embroidery and stuff. So there they go. Terry's Rod and Model Shop and the STS. All right, let's pull these out. Come on, don't. No, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Whew, almost lost it there. Okay. So these do need to be trimmed. That I just noticed. That you have to trim them yourself. And that's something. All right, I'll finish these up and I'll be back. All right, guys. So here we go, man. After 2 years, my General Lee from MPC, formerly known as the City Slicker, formerly known before that as the General Lee model, is now complete thanks to STS. And I would say these were super easy to go on. Really, these decals, they only take about 30 seconds and they're ready to go. So you put the white ones on first for the backing, and then you put the full color over the white stencil, I guess, whatever you want to call it, the backing one. And so now we have it done. So there you go. I would trust STS now. This is STS, no affiliation. I mean, I paid for these things. They were $7. They shipped them to me. It was $5 shipping. So it was $12. But the fact is, I have been looking for 2 years for decals. I've bought several sets, so I've probably spent $20, $25 already on sets that did not look correct. Now these do. Awesome. Happy. I'm going to call them and let them know. All right, guys. See you next time.